Hello, students. This is Mr. Lawson, and I'm going to be your teacher this year. I'm making this video to kind of show you around Google Classroom and how our course is going to function this year, particularly for the first couple weeks while y'all are at home and distance learning, but also how to navigate Google Classroom, Google Sites, YouTube, some of the other resources we're going to be using even in the classroom and face-to-face learning. So if you've ever been to Google Classroom and you find your way to a class, like this one's physics-based, right? This is just a class I created where I'm putting all my physics stuff. But you would select a class, whatever class you're enrolled in, and it's immediately going to take you to the stream, right? That's where it defaults to. That's that default tab here. When you click on a classroom, you're going to take you to the stream. There's going to be a banner up here at the top that has the Google Class code. You can enlarge it, you can see bigger, and a meet link. There's going to be, if your teacher wants to get on Google Meets and do a meeting, there's going to be a link up here. You can click and do that. Also on your stream is going to be any new assignments that have been posted, okay? Any announcements. Here you can see I uploaded a syllabus, and I've enabled comments so students can click add comment and write their thoughts about it. And post. Okay, and then if you have questions about something that appears on the stream, then I'll see that. Your classmates will see that. Just please don't abuse it. And that's going to be the first thing you see when you get on Google Classroom. The next tab that's going to be important to you is the Classwork tab. The Classwork tab, underneath it, there are 4 different topics. This is what you're going to see. First topic is your warm-ups and / attendance check. Okay, every day there's going to be a warm-up or an attendance check. When we start getting into actual content, it's going to be content related most days. But for now, it's just going to be some question to show that you're here. Okay, you can do everything else. You can do all the assignments, get on Google Classroom, whatever. But if you do not do the warm-up / attendance check, you will not get credit for being at school that day. Okay, so be sure you do that before the school day ends at 3. All right, and I would expect your other teachers to have something similar. So first thing you do when you log on to my Google Classroom is do the warm-up. Okay, do that first. Next topic here are lessons. Okay, this is where you're going to see your lessons. Any videos I post, any material I want you to reference, reading, there'll be instructions with it. And after you do your warm up, you go to your lesson, and that's where I'll have my content to deliver to you guys. And then after you've completed the lesson, you watch the video, you do the reading, whatever's assigned, you would go down to assignments. And if you're watching this video on August the 13th, which is really the first day you should be logging in to my Google Classroom and doing stuff, you'll see that there's a Google Classroom scavenger hunt under assignments. Okay, you can click it, and there's some instructions here. It says use the attached document to complete the Google Classroom scavenger hunt. Follow instructions, answer each question before submitting it. Okay, so this is just a practice assignment, just something to familiarize you with Google Classroom and to know where to find certain things like assignments, warm-ups. And this video, once it's completed, will be under lessons. Okay. So you click on your assignment, and then there's a Google Doc, and you can download it into Google Drive and edit it and turn it in when you do the assignment. If you have trouble turning it in, or you don't know how to, you can shoot me an email or go to the stream and comment, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. The next is exams, okay? This next topic. This is where I'm going to post tests. I'm not going to leave them up, but while they're while the exam is available, or the quiz, whatever examination we have, it's going to be under this topic right here, okay? So you'll rarely use that, a few times every 9 weeks. So, but if I post something to this topic, I'll let you know. And you should be somewhat aware if an exam is coming up, because I will let you know. So that's the basics for a Google Classroom. And there's obviously much more. Like, there's a Meet link here. You can Google Calendar. You can set up your Google Calendar where all of this stuff here that has a due date will automatically upload to your Google Calendar, so you get updates on when something is due. I highly recommend setting that up. And also, it has a link to your class drive folder where everything from Google Classroom automatically uploads into a Google Drive that says Classroom. Okay, all of y'all should have that if you're enrolled in Google Classroom. And in that tab, or that folder, all the classes you're enrolled in will be listed. Okay, and anything you do for that course will automatically be uploaded into the class drive folder, and that's going to be found on your Google Drive. So don't forget about that quick link here to take you there. All right, so that's basically all I wanted to share about that. And y'all won't have these two tabs. You'll just have stream and classwork on your Google Classroom. The next thing I want to show you is my website. Okay, my website, there's in the syllabus that I shared with you, there's a URL. You can copy that and post it into your web browser, and it'll take you to this website here. Okay, this website, here's the home page. It says, "Hello students, welcome to the 2021 school year." Very short biography about myself. And if you look up here at the top, there's a quick link to Google Classroom. If you forget how to get to Google Classroom, but you know how to get to my site, or maybe you're just in the site and you want to hurry up and get to Google Classroom, you click that, and it'll take you here. Okay, it'll take you to Google Classroom, where you can see all of your courses. Next on the tab, this over this top navigation up here, you have all the courses that I'm teaching: physics, IPC, and the freshman advisory course. If let's say you're in physics, and we're in Unit 1, which we won't start until Monday, August 17th. When you scroll down, you click Unit 1, and it takes you to the Unit 1 page. And on this page will be posted any lessons or any course material that I want you guys to see. And keep in mind, this stuff will also be posted in Google Classroom, okay? But sometimes Google Classroom gets a little messy, and old assignments that are past due will be taken down once they're recorded. And just to kind of keep your Google Stream clear, but it will always be here in this Google site, okay? So anything to do with Unit 1 will be in order and organized, laid out here for you to reference for the entirety of the course. All right, and each and every one of these different sub pages here will be updated as we continue the year. Same thing for IPC. Here's all your units that we're going to focus on. So just I would, if I were you, I would bookmark this page, this Google Site page, if you're in your browser at home, or if you're on your desktop, laptop, whatever. Up here at the top, there's a little star. If you're in Google Chrome, you hover over it, says bookmark this tab, click it, and then up here at your bookmarks bar, it saves. And then at any point, if you're in Google Chrome, you can just click right here. You won't have to type in the URL every time, and it'll take you back to this home page. And I recommend doing that for Google Classroom, Google Drive. You can see up here on mine, I have icons to on my bookmarks bar. Here's my mail, Google Drive, Classroom, Gradebook, Google Sites. All the stuff I use almost on a daily basis, I have it bookmarked. So I highly recommend doing that so you don't lose this page. Next up here is a link that says YouTube channel. All right, here on the navigation bar. If you click it, it'll take you to my YouTube channel. You'll see there's no videos on it yet because it is brand new and made specifically for this school year. But here you'll be able to find all the videos I posted that I'm going to do, for lessons or instructional videos. Maybe I have lab demonstrations for you to look at. I'll let you know if I posted this. And I also recommend subscribing to this YouTube channel. That way you get notifications and every time I upload something new, or when you go to your YouTube home screen, you'll automatically see new videos by me. Okay, so if you're interested in visiting the YouTube channel and that's something you want to keep up with, just click the link in the website, take you here, and subscribe. Obviously, yours is going to look a little different than mine because this is actually my channel, but there should be an option to subscribe. Let's see, and make sure I'm not missing anything. Just a few notes. Hopefully, y'all can navigate Google Classroom good, and be sure to do this. Where is it? The Google Classroom scavenger hunt right here. Okay, be sure you get that done today on the 13th, just to help familiarize yourself even more for something that might not have been covered in this video. But be sure you know how to check your emails. That's another thing you need to make sure you need to do. Be sure that you check with every teacher that you have, and you know how to navigate their Google Classroom, as they may or may not have a similar setup to mine. They may be doing things a little differently. So just be sure you check in with all your teachers and you really know what to expect for each class. Okay, you know the procedures, what you're supposed to get on and do every day. And I think that just about covers it. So anyway, if you have any questions, shoot me an email. My email is in the syllabus, or many of y'all have my email already. And or you can comment here on the stream, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You'll also be able to find this video on the YouTube channel. So if you ever want to go back and reference it, you can look there and you'll be able to find it. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to a great year. I know it's going to look different, but I really think we can make the best out of it, and use this as a learning opportunity to develop new ways of learning and new ways of teaching for myself. So anyway, I look forward to seeing y'all, and you'll have a great school year.